Happy almost wed.
Yep.
Dave and Nicole.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so happy.
We love you guys.
Love you.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the wedding of Dave and Nicole. My name is Kevin Belanger. I'm the brother of the bride. I'm officially a minister recognized in the state of Massachusetts, and it is my honor to preside over this wedding of these two beautiful souls. The bride and groom are thrilled that so many of you could make it here today to celebrate their commitment. Nicole and Dave met in 2007 and noticed a little spark the first time they met. Life drifted them apart, but when they met again in 2012, their bond was undeniable, and they have been a strong pair ever since. My sister Nicole is a beautiful person who Dave says has a gentle curiosity and an artistic flair. And it's been a real pleasure getting to know Dave over the last few years, and what Nicole calls his compassion, selflessness, seriousness, and silliness. When I asked Dave what he thought about love, he said that love is a commitment decision. This commitment between these two people is what we're here to honor today. As I said earlier, community and family are important values to Dave and Nicole. They'd like to take a moment to honor those who are no longer with us, but whose spirits are always with them. Specifically, Dave would like to honor his father, David, and Nicole would like to honor our grandfather, Papa Muzzy. Dave and Nicole, take a moment to look into the faces of your wedding party. Beautiful faces of your wedding party. You chose these people to stand by your side as you assert your commitment to one another. These people will be here for you for all of your home-cooked meals, your conversations about social justice, your fights, and your celebrations. They accepted this role because they honor and respect that challenge. Don't be afraid to lean on them as you need. It's now the wedding party's turn to share some brief readings that are particularly poignant for Dave and Nicole.
The community gathers around them to hear and to wish them well on their behalf and on its own. It gathers around them because it understands how necessary, how joyful, and how fearful this joining is. These lovers pledging themselves to one another until death are giving themselves away, and they are joined by this, as no law or contract could ever join them. Lovers then die into their union with one another, as a soul dies into its union with God. And so here, at the very heart of community life, we find not something to sell, as in the public market, but this momentous giving. If the community cannot protect this giving, it can protect nothing.
This is a reading from Psalm 1. Blessed are the man and the woman who have grown beyond their greed and have put an end to their hatred and no longer nourish illusions. But they delight in the way things are and keep their hearts open day and night. They are like trees planted near flowing rivers, which bear fruit when they are ready. Their leaves will not fall or wither. Everything they do will succeed.
Nicole and Dave, your marriage begins today, and this is the first step of many you will take as you walk the road of your new life together. Imagine you were walking down a country road, unpaved, no cars flying by, just the two of you and the breeze. The ground is sturdy beneath you as you take solid and deliberate steps. Take comfort in knowing that the road will always be there for you, even if you feel like you veered off track. Laugh at your inside jokes. Some people may come and go in and out of your lives, but just like the two of you came in and out of each other's lives, so too will your relationships ebb and flow, but they will always be there. You see the sun high in the sky in front of you. You take each other's hand and silently walk down the road in front of you, steadily walking, happy to be by each other's side.
From Widening Circles by Joanna Macy. We also like to be quiet together. Fran introduced me to the classical music he loved and took me farther than I'd gone before into the natural world. From the time he was 4, his large family had taken him along on extended canoe trips through the inland waters of Ontario, and now he took me camping. I drank in the starlight and the dawn, the smells of pine and wood smoke, but most of all, the wordless way our bodies moved around each other, pulling up the canoe, making camp, feeding the fire. There the world beyond reach of the talking mind came into focus, pressing upon us its full and intricate presence. And at such times, I wanted only that. When we decided to marry, we were eager to tell Herb King, minister of Harlem's Grace Congregational Church. We informed him over a spaghetti dinner in Greenwich Village. I have only one prayer for you. He said, "It is this. May you ever see the other as a stranger."
Now for the vows and the exchange of the rings. Wedding rings are a symbol of commitment and love. The rings are circular, like your love, with no beginning and no end. They represent what has been and what always will be. Couples wear their wedding rings as a symbol of their love. If you all have not already, please take a moment to give a silent blessing that these rings will see Nicole and Dave through great happiness and satisfaction in their lives. Dave and Nicole have written their own vows and will now share them with each other.
Nicole Teresa Belanger, I take you to be my beloved wife. I gratefully and mindfully embrace your curiosity, enthusiasm, creativity, thoughtful care, and so much more. I vow to try to honor our shared values of peace, justice, sustainability, and community. I vow to be generously present and responsive as I accompany you through the sorrows and joys of your life and our life together. I vow to try to co-create an open and loving, simple and yet joyful home that best serves us and our community. I will help you when you need help, and I will turn to you when I need help. With this swing, I choose you as the person with whom I will have a lasting, nurturing, and sustaining life together. With all of the love, support, care, concern, and presence that I have to offer.
David Matthew Macheski, my golden birthday present. I vow to be honest, kind, caring, and supportive of you as my husband and partner. To honor your passions and values. To co-create a vibrant, peaceful, and open home. To listen with patience to your intuition and leadings, and to make our shared life meaningful, impactful, and centered around justice and community. I promise to love you in difficult and joyful times, and to honor the best in you. Thank you for your gift of fidelity, hope, and possibility. You have affected me in a deep way and bring out my best self. Life is complex, with surprise, sorrow, and celebration. May we be trusting and forgiving of one another, patient and challenging of each other. I give you my hand and my heart as a sanctuary of warmth and peace as I join my life to yours. With this ring, I make a lasting promise of love, hope, beauty, humor, dedication, care, and
Dave, Nicole, by the powers vested in me by the state of Massachusetts, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now share your first kiss as a married couple. I now invite the bridal party to come up and join the newlyweds in a circle in front of me, holding hands, please. You all can. The bride and groom's love for each other is strong, and they hope that their love feeds and nourishes the capacity of everyone in their lives to love more deeply in the ways they can. Before you head up to the reception, Dave and Nicole have asked that we get a group picture, so please stay by. But first, let's celebrate the union of Dave and Nicole.
When you come home, you have that sense of peace. So I wish that for you. The other thing is a Herkimer diamond, and that represents prosperity. But prosperity in the sense that you have what you need to do the things that you want to do with your life. And the third thing is a little shell, and it's got palm trees carved on it, and that is adventure. So in my marriage, which Nicole has been there to see me through, one of the most important things is that I have an adventure partner. And I wish that for you. I want all of the adventures, and all of the happiness, all of the prosperity, and all of the peace in your house. And I love you so much. And I'm so happy for you. And Dave, I am so happy that you found Nicole. And I think that in a lot of the best partnerships in our friend circle, what I see is that we have one really exuberant partner and one that is really steady and calm. And it seems to work really well. It seems to be pretty much like a magic formula. And I wish that for you too. And I love you so much, and thank you for letting me be part of this.
So Nicole, when I think of you, there's some things that come to mind. Intelligence, you're kind, you're creative, you're thoughtful, you're funny, but most importantly, you're a community builder. You give so much of yourself in so many ways to all of us, all of the time. Your life's work has been building up everyone around you, whether it's through media, through encouraging people like me to go out and do adventurous things like Mystery Band, or like going out on dates with my husband and convincing me to do that. You've really built us up in innumerable ways. And with people like that, you often worry, because in a relationship, it's really got to be someone that's supported. When someone's giving that much of themselves out, who in the world could ever meet that? Who could fill that gap they've just given themselves so fully to their community? When I heard you were dating Dave, I thought, well, that's someone. That is a match right there. That is someone who gives himself endlessly, endlessly. And when you think of a couple that just give, and give like you do, the possibilities of you two are endless. And I wish that for you. I want everything for you, and I want it to be endless. So, but with that, all of you have been touched by these two. And I'm sure you all know, if you know me well, what's coming out. So, I'm Italian, and we have a tradition. You never say good luck or good fortune, because that's bad luck and bad fortune. Just like in English, you say break a leg. I say nella bocca del lupo, and you say crepi lupo. Are you ready? Crepi lupo. I better feel that. All right? Nella bocca del lupo! Crepi lupo! I think you felt it.
We just wanted to acknowledge everybody who helped us from our wedding parties and family. oh, if I listed everybody who helped contribute in some way, it would be, you'd be listening for the rest of the night, so I'll save you that. I don't know, I guess I just give a shout out to specific people. Kay, who spent like the last day and a half doing flowers for the wedding, starting picking yesterday morning with Nicole and all the arrangements and the little boutonnieres we have on our suits, so it's, everything. Trying to think, there were several hands that went into putting up the lights and the bunting.
I can look at each and every one of you and sort of think of a beautiful moment we've shared and how grateful I am to have, and we are to have all of you in our lives. And you know, from childhood to adolescence to young adulthood and beyond, it means a great deal to have such a strong and beautiful community to support us and to help start our marriage off right. So thank you guys all so much for being a part of our lives, and look forward to spending more wonderful evenings together with you, and really grateful. And definitely want to give a debt of gratitude to my brother Kevin for helping us with the ceremony. Thank you. I want to give a debt of gratitude also to my mom and dad and Bob for helping us so much with setting up and making this all possible. Thank you so much for that. You know, Auntie Lynn for letting us put the stuff in your garage, and Bob and all the Bobs, so many Bobs. I love you all, and Robs too. So I'll leave it at that, but thank you all very much for being a part of this day in our lives. We're really grateful for you. Thank you.
Sister,